Rugby's world rankings are a joke if the Wallabies are third. Rugby's world rankings are a joke if the Wallabies are third. Are the Wallabies really the third best rugby team in the world? Opinion: can World Rugby's rankings be taken seriously if the Wallabies are rated the third best team in the rugby universe? Does anyone outside Michael Cheika's living room believe the Wallabies are a better side than Ireland? Don't forget that the third best rugby nation in the world had to drop a Super Rugby team because the Australian talent pool was shallower than an outback waterhole after decades of drought. If Lionel Messi's Argentina team are the fourth best football team in the world, why have they struggled to qualify for the 2018 World Cup finals? It's hardly fair to allow Australia to leapfrog Ireland, who haven't played at full strength since the end of the Six Nations tournament in March. By the same token, how can Australia be ranked 2 places higher than South Africa after drawing twice with the Springboks in the Rugby Championship? The Wallabies only finished ahead of the Boks on the Sensor Series points table because they piled on more points against an abject Argentina team, who have slipped to 10th in the world rankings after making the World Cup semi-finals 2 years ago. World Rugby's latest rankings raise more questions than they answer. Primarily, why do they bother updating them so often? An annual ranking, after the November Northern Hemisphere Internationals window, would be a better barometer. It would be devilishly difficult to rank 4 of the Six Nations sides in 2017 with England, Ireland, Wales and Scotland sending understrength teams on Southern Hemisphere tours in June while the British and Irish Lions were battling the All Blacks. Seeing the Wallabies sitting in third place on the World Rugby totem confirms International Rugby Union is at a low ebb. We'll get a better idea if Australia have improved appreciably after they play Wales, England and Scotland on their November tour. It's hard to see Cheika's mob beating Eddie Jones' England, although an alarming number of early season injuries to key England players may level the playing field. Wales could also grind the Wallabies down, and Australian sides have struggled against Scotland, at full strength, in recent seasons. Kiwis can't afford to be smug about World Rugby rankings with the All Blacks and Black Ferns top of their logs. But, glancing down the ladders makes sorry reading. International men's rugby, with a top 8 of New Zealand, England, Australia, Ireland, South Africa, Scotland, Wales and France, has scarcely more depth than international men's hockey, Argentina, Australia, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, India, England, New Zealand. Women's rugby is still developing internationally, but only 2 teams, currently, are bona fide World Cup title contenders, New Zealand and England. Mind you, netball has had a World Cup since 1963 but has so far produced just 2 outright champions, Australia and New Zealand. World Rugby is bent on proving it is a genuine global sport, hence it churns out world ranking lists with the dizzying alacrity of Jason Taumalolo switching his Test Rugby League status. What do world rankings mean? Diddly squat, you might say. It depends on the criteria. FIFA oversees the world's biggest sport, football, yet its ranking system is under review after years of carping. It used to calculate points gained from performances over the past 8 years, but later amended it to 4. However, critics still complained. 4 years, let alone 8 is a long time in sport. Witness the Pumas plummet since the 2015 Rugby World Cup. Argentina are ranked 4th on the FIFA men's table, yet they struggled to qualify for the 2018 World Cup finals despite fielding the world's best player, Lionel Messi. Some sports have bizarre rankings systems, like the World Baseball Softball Council, which lumps in junior-grade international results with senior sides' performances. Hence you have the New Zealand White Sox ranked 5th on the women's softball ladder when they finished 8th at the 2016 World Championships. Yet world sport rankings are rather like political opinion polls. Just as only one poll really counts, on election day, the real measure of sporting supremacy is the relevant world championships. I really couldn't care who tops the rankings between Rugby World Cups, especially when the no-one team, New Zealand, hasn't played the no-2 side, England, since 2014.